Coming right up, the Clippers taking on the Warriors. For Los Angeles, coming into their own, they are building momentum. Can they take a step further tonight? Warriors, Clippers, on 2K Sports.
It's coming. Listen to the G up sound. Playing these speakers bumping as I got the sound for
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And the Clippers starting five. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Brown. Then it's Williams. Then there's Washington. And it's Harden in at the two. And for Golden State, Thompson and Wiggins slide in at the forward spots. Jay out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Bamba in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
Tip-off goes to the Clippers. Washington with it. Williams, a screen on Bamba. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Harden. 6 to shoot. And it's Brown that time on the assist from Harden. Brown's got the first bucket of the night of 3-pointers for Los Angeles. Here's Jay. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Harden against Curry. Over in the corner, Washington. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Los Angeles Clippers come into this one following a loss to the Bulls. Oh, and the jam by Bamba.
Well, you're always looking to see if somebody has a better shot, even if your name's Klay Thompson. Nice dish.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Harden scanning the floor. Harden draws the double. A three from Leonard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And welcome out to Warriors 16.
take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, James.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Basket counts. James got 8.
Now their offense is rolling. A perfect start. 4 of 4 so far.
Curry against Harden. Pass to Washington. The Warriors pull it in, and this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Good on the three-point shot. 11 points for James.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Leonard against Wiggins. Fires from 14. Leonard, no luck.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Clippers trail by 7. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the inside. The 3. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
LA's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Washington kicks to Leonard. Pass to Harden. Wide open shot is on the money.
And that's what makes Harden so tough to contain. He can hurt you at all 3 levels and gets them from the mid-range on that one.
Here's Jay. This game an incredible scoring display for him. Nailed from three-point land.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Harden against Curry. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's the 3, and he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from James. James got 17.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And it's Washington missing.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Hits it from three-point range.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Clippers trail by 16.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is. Supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
And here is Bamba. James Harden getting it to go from deep. Nice shot there by Bamba.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And the Clippers have possession after Mohamed Bamba was able to get the triple. And there's the pass to Washington. Off target from three-point range.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Wiggins has got his second bucket tonight.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Wiggins against Leonard. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Oh, man, when Kawhi dunks, you feel it. This is how powerful that guy is.
Warriors leading by 17. Here's Jay. He's got 20. Fires the three. And another three for Golden State.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where
The previous play is
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Stephen Curry.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Harden finds Brown. Now, here's Washington. He has yet to score. Shot clock at 6. Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Here's Jay. Another three for Golden State.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
The Clippers shooting 33% here in the first quarter. And here is Washington. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. Launches it. It's deflected.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Allen's checked in for the Warriors. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Grayson Allen's checked in for James Harden. Here's Allen. He had 15 points last outing. Leonard kicks to Washington. And the Clippers miss again.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
That bucket in no time at all. And that's now 29 points for Jay.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage. And I'm glad he made that one because it was starting to get embarrassing.
Looking at Los Angeles, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
Hey, guys, if you don't control second chance opportunities, you don't control your fate. That has to be their key takeaway from that one.
Well, maybe they went into that game thinking rebounding not something they needed to focus on. They absolutely did. Now, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Jay. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Washington. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter. It seems like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. The feed to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And we continue to see Leonard and his patience being able to deliver the ball like that.
Here's Jay. He has 35.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
From deep Washington. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
On the wing, Thompson. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Here's Washington, and Thompson sends it back.
Clay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring. But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
The Clippers shooting just 35% to start the game. Allen for the three. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Jay. He's covered by Washington. Jay. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Back to Harden. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Harden's got 7.
And when Harden's this close, he looks to score. Love his mentality.
And the basket by Jay.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Curry passes to Jay. This one for 3. Kicks it out to Collins. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Takes it from 10. Again, the miss by Harden.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's Jay, guarded by Harden. Passes it to Curry. Collins wide open, he fires, and it's off from three-point range. And it's the Clippers' ball. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Over in the corner, Allen. Back to Harden. The 3. Jay with the rebound. Jay's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Mobley a screen. And he knocks it down. Good looking through there from Jay. Jay's got 46 points. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a major 39-point lead here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We've got Harden. Medu is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's Allen in at the shooting guard. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against Minnesota was a man determined. He had an impressive number of points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. He ended up with a stat line he's no doubt proud of, and I'm sure he wants to replicate it again. Kevin?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Fires the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
A three-pointer is right on target.
But how about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Pass to Medu. Launches a three. Mobley with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Jay, the rim-rattling two-handed James.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Harden, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is,
Again, what an avalanche!
And pretty remarkable. Passing Allen Iverson in career scoring. AI, of course, with 24,368 over the course of his incredible career.
One of the greats, and he brought such flair and heart to the game. Didn't he? Great to see his legacy continue. And here we are, Brent, right around the midway point of the season. When you play, did you ever hit a rookie wall?
I really didn't, Kevin, but it all depends on the minutes that you're playing. If you're coming off the bench for 15 or 20, you probably don't get in that position. But if you are a full-time starter as a rookie and you have that opportunity, man, that schedule, that can mount up on you.
Here's Jay. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And a deep three from Harden. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game.
Jay, the pass to Curry. For three. Sticks another. 3 more from Jay.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Harden. Takes it inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Harden's got 9.
And with a merciful bucket, he snaps a terrific run by Golden State.
To the left wing. Mobley the pass to Jay. Fires from deep. Hits it again. Wow!
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. The three from Harden. Another miss by Harden.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Jay the pass to Jones. Here's Jay, guarded by Harden. Pass to Mobley. Shot clock at 5. Mobley is screened. Here's Curry with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And the Clippers have possession. Harden outside from the arc. Harden missing again.
Yeah, and that 3-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
From past the arc, and got it! Another basket.
What a game. That's 73 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Will it go? And he's good on the 3 ball. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
And, you know, if you score on Harden, this guy's going to take it personal and answers right back.
There's the pass to Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
Oh, man, we know Collins has hops. He should put him in the dunk contest with that one.
And the Clippers have possession. Now Harden, 12 points for him. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Curry passes to Jay. Collins, a screen on Harden. Back to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Passes it to Jay. 6 on the shot clock. Over Harden. And another basket for Golden State.
Curry pretty much automatic from there. I mean, where is the weak spot for him offensively?
The Clippers shooting terribly up to this point, just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. You know, we talked so much, Brent, about Steph Curry shooting. What about his leadership skills and what that means to the team?
There's no doubt the team feeds off of Steph's positive joy and energy and his commitment to the game. He wills them to victory night in and night out.
Pass to Jay. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Pass to Medu. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jay's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The pass to Curry. Here's Jay. From outside the arc. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside in the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Harden the pass to Medu. He kicks it to Johnson. Harden outside. Allen for the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. It's Curry outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Mobley. Harden, no good. Here's Jay. Non-stop scoring machine here. He got it again. Sensational.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Johnson right side. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Collins passes it to Jay. Collins a screen on Hart. Kaminsky with the double team. Lets it go from deep. And Stephen Curry gets the 3. Curry's got 14 points.
Go ahead and frame that. That's Steph Curry, the best to ever do it. It's art.
Harden's shot is off. Here's Jay. Lets it go with the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
His story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Allen dishes to Johnson. Harden outside. Kaminsky sets the pick for Harden. And the basket by Kaminsky. Kaminsky's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, great find there from Harden. He's just so good at finding his teammates in rhythm.
Here's Jay. And good! There's another.
81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There is no slowing this guy down. He is on fire. Inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Curry with him. 20 points for him last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. That one goes in.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
And Los Angeles guys shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
Look at Curry. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities on All-Star Weekend. But, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That give him a nice bump in the voting.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
He's off on the first. The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. This is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
James Harden, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles with another miss. And it's the Warriors' ball. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Let's go. And the rejection by Harden. .125 left now here in the second. Williams has a screen for Harden. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Washington. From outside, off the mark. Here's Jay. He's covered by Washington. Buries the long-range jumper.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Timeout called the Warriors. Here's our 2K leaderboard with the list of the teams that have been on fire from beyond the arc over the past month. The Warriors, number one.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
59 seconds left to play here in the half. Harden against Curry. To halt the run. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Jay. Yet another bucket.
Nice
A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time on the wing Brown. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. From deep Washington. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Jay. Connects again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. And here's Washington outside. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the basket by Jay.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll return shortly.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Pretty simple. They're getting bullied on the boards. They want to come back. They got to knuckle up and buckle up and tuckle up.
Ooh, are you thinking serve up some elbow sandwiches?
I am.
I can tell you right now, that's my least favorite food. Okay, now we'll look at some of the players who could be a part of the dunk contest during All-Star break.
You can tell this selection process is going to be a little bit heated. Each guy is a show stealer, fighting for the spotlight. Some good players are going to be left out of the contest. I can tell you that.
You know what, Jack? It happens every year.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Behind the wings, they'll go with Curry and Thompson. Bamba is out there with Wiggins, and it's Jay in at the 1 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Pass to Leonard. Williams, a screen on Wiggins. Down low. That's good from Williams, the assist from Leonard. Williams has got 10 points in the game.
I like to see Leonard's ability to dish the ball off the screen and roll. It's becoming a huge advantage for this team.
A 2-time Finals MVP, Kawhi Leonard. Brent, he's shown he can dominate at the highest of levels.
And when he dominates every facet of the game. At his peak, Kawhi is one of the most impactful players this game has ever seen.
Timeout called the Warriors.
Get up and make some noise for your Warriors next team.
Here's a look at some stats for Jay. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. 9 assists and 6 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And another one falls. Amazing.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Here's Leonard. Shot clock at 4. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Number 23. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one misses. Harden with it. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson against Harden. The pass to Leonard. Over Curry. Leonard, no luck. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Good, he hits again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Passes to Williams. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Williams sets a screen for Leonard. Over in the corner, Washington. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Washington's got 11 points.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Pass to Leonard. From downtown, and it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Jay, and another 3 for Golden State.
And he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Outside Leonard, the tray. The Warriors pull it in.
Sometimes you just have an off night, guys, and that's what we've seen so far.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Washington. Shoots over Curry. Misses off the left iron. Here's Golden State. They're on a 15-5 run. Here's Jay. And again for 3. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that 3-point shot.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, "I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy for the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy." Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. Leonard finds Harden. Over in the corner, Washington. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Jay, the pass to Thompson. Bamba sets a screen. Here's Jay. And another three for Golden State.
I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Thompson against Brown. Here's Jay. Another three for Golden State. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Outside Williams. Over in the corner, Brown. Harden outside. They could use a bucket. Good. Harden's got 16 points.
And that time, converting off the catch. Harden showing a little bit of everything tonight.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
To the middle, and it's slammed in by Williams.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
Williams has gotten everything to fall, shooting 6 for 6 tonight. Here's Jay. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And it's Harden with the ball for Los Angeles. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Let's see the stat sheet here for him.
And, guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Mobley, he's checked in for Bamba. John Collins comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's good! Another from 3.
He's gotten his defense scrambling, and even when they've got 2 guys on him, he just finds a way to create space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game. Leonard attacking. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
Here's Jay. And again for 3.
He's now set the team record for most threes in a game. Unreal.
And a lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure, he's positive the next one's going to go in.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Here's Jay. It's hauled in by Brown.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And the Warriors with possession here. Jones kicks to Mobley. There's a screen by Collins. Jay misses. And Los Angeles guys shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Clippers shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Kicks it out to Allen. The pass to Brown. Fires for 3. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Jay. He's covered by Washington. Here's Jay. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire. He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Williams, a screen on Caldwell Pope. Allen dishes to Leonard. And another three for the Clippers.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game, one in each half.
And a big part of Grayson Allen's value is his ability to space the floor.
Good! Another from three.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've ever seen better three-point shooting than what we're witnessing here tonight.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
And here is Los Angeles now. Passes it to Brown. And here is Washington. Clippers moving the ball around. Allen, that's good. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Jay. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Over Allen. And another basket for Golden State.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Now, here's Washington. Defense right on him. Here's Williams, and it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
On offense, here are the Warriors. And now let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. Fifth, the Clippers.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
That free throw, no good. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Williams. Metu comes in for Brown. Johnson, he's checked in for Leonard. And James Harden has subbed in for Washington. And he's good on the second. The Clippers shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And here's Harden for three. Warriors with the rebound. To the right side. Collins, a screen on Johnson. And again for three.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. Harden the pass to Metu. Caldwell Pope against Allen. The 11-footer, and Jones pulls it down.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Jones. Here's Jay. Connects again from distance.
And I don't think I have ever seen a player this dialed in from deep.
Well, with that make, he's now Greg alone in second place for most threes in a game. You know, at this point, you have to go for the top spot, right? .35 seconds left to play in the third. And a deep three from Harden. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Good! Another from three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Shot to stop the run. Jay with the rebound. Jay's got his 16th rebound on the night. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Here's Jay. Connects again from distance.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Warriors ahead, running away with this one. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there have been two very different performances from some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Jay's checked in for the Warriors. And then for the Clippers, Williams, he's checked in for Metsu. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Johnson. And Washington subbed in for Allen. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Kawhi Leonard, Harden out there with Washington. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. Over to the wing. From deep Washington. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 4 rebounds in this game. To the wing on the left. Here's Jay. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now, here's Washington.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
Yeah, how do you let him get a lounge chair down there and be comfortable in the paint like that?
In the corner, Collins with it. Here's Jay. He's guarded by Williams. And the basket by Jay.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
The baseline Jay. Warriors with the rebound. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on an 11-3 run. Kaminsky with the double team. Jay the pass to Collins. Collins a screen on Washington. Jay and again for 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. LA has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And here is Washington, and he banks in the layup.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Here's Jay. He takes it in, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Pass to Harden. Greg, a lot more awareness in the league about the importance of mental health. Why is that so necessary?
I mean, Kevin, the level of stress now has really grown. These players are under this huge microscope that now often extends to their families. And this is such a highly competitive environment. It is far more than just a game.
A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll head back home to host the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic.
And for their matchup with New Orleans, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Brown is checked in for Kaminsky. Harden finds Leonard. Unloads from 13. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Mobley's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Three-pointer, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Vincent's checked in for Jones. Stolen. Here's Jay. From beyond the arc and then some.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
And the first one at the line is good.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Hey, Brent, in general, as we widen the lens here, what do you think current NBA teams could do better?
Well, it's going to be interesting, Kevin, to see how, with the defensive 3-second rule sort of disappearing, how many more coaches are able to implement combinations of zone defenses. They're going to take away what it is that a team likes to do in the half court of their execution. Along with that, certainly clock management, timeouts, maybe more usage of their actual roster going a little bit deeper during the regular season to explore those kind of tactics. And don't forget about all those experiments. They could happen in the G League as well.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Brent, aren't even you amazed at the size of coaching staffs and all the support people these individual teams have now?
Yeah, some of the teams really go way out there with regards to almost a 1-to-1 ratio, Kevin, between player and coach. You just wonder sometimes if there's ideas that get shared, if they get convoluted with that many people. But if you're a player, man, the resources are there.
And the pass to Leonard. Collins with some nice D. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Warriors. Here's Jay. Another three for Golden State.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Passes it to Harden. There's a screen by Williams. There's the triple. That shot is off.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's Jay. And another three for Golden State.
Well, with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Back to Washington to end the run. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Lets the three fly. And again, the three-point shot is good from James.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Harden outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Here's Jay. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident, in that three-point shot.
1:43 left to play in the final quarter. To the paint. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Collins. Hey, Brent, in recent years, we've seen the rise of sports analytics conventions, pro basketball negotiation competitions. I mean, they're really digging deep.
Well, they're not only digging deep, Kevin, but they're giving a tremendous opportunity to a swath of people that never thought they'd be part of the NBA. Look, if you're not 6'8" with a 35-inch vertical, that doesn't mean that you still don't have a place at the table in the NBA if you study hard enough, or you can make contributions to what the business side of basketball is all about.
Washington hits them both. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
No good on the free throw.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line.
You know, the team's struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for James.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Double team on Williams. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Leonard, the pass to Harden. No good from outside.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
And the basket by Jay.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now here's Harden. D right on him. Brown outside. And the Clippers miss again. Here's Jay. Beyond the arc. It's in.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to score.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it out tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time.
MP, what do you have to say after breaking the most unbreakable record in sports?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
All right, let's talk about one of my favorite subjects, history.
What do you know about history?
Oh, I might as well be Ken Burns, baby.
How do you know who Ken Burns is? Is this the pod person version of Sean I'm talking to?
He's the guy who invented slowly panning over a photo in a documentary. I looked it up because of the Ken Burns setting in iMovie.
Okay, that makes sense, yeah.
Enough about Ken Burns. I want to talk about MP and his quest for a fourth straight MVP. Now, where do you stand on the issue, Sam?
I thought voters would hesitate to give him his third straight, but since they did, and since MP's once again putting up video game numbers, I think he's basically a lock to pick up his fourth MVP.
Oh, snap! You heard it here, folks. Sam just guaranteed MP will win his fourth straight MVP.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Overruled.
I can't.
Sustained.
When MP entered the league, he was hailed as the greatest prospect since LeBron James, and today I'm ready to declare that he surpassed him. That is clearly a monumental achievement. I happen to have LeBron ranked number 2 on my all-time list. Well, 3 now. But there's a host of people who have him ranked number 1, and as much as I might disagree with them, I understand it completely. LeBron James is a phenomenon as much as he's a basketball player. A freight train of a human being. He combines Shaq's athletic dominance with Magic's passing chops. He combines Kobe's will to win with Michael Jordan's flair for the dramatic. He retired first all-time in scoring and third all-time in assists. He has 4 MVPs, an insane number of all-star selections, all-NBAs, and all-defensive teams. And he made the finals 8 straight years. There was a stretch of time when if LeBron was in your conference, you might as well not even show up for the playoffs. Sure, he lost a few of those finals, but he won plenty. And at the end of the day, he's the 3rd best player of all time, behind only MP and Michael Jordan.
Night, MP. That's one of the wildest triple-double stat lines I've ever seen.
Just set my grace and then I just stuff my pockets in my face. Okay, let's have a debate. We talking about popping, I promise I'm feeling the way. I took the bodies up out of my closet, I buried them deep and they still in the way.
Moments.
Guys, they can't put the drilling away. Had to part ways with the sand.
Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
Let's get this episode started with some 2K TV Interactive. This week, all questions are presented by New Balance and the new gamer tag collection colorways celebrating the golden era of 90s gaming.
Now, you'll find New Balance on NBA stars at their biggest moments, like when Jamal Murray got his career high of 50 points against the Cavs. But do you know how many of those points were free throws?
Was it 0, 5, 10, or 15?
If you answered 0, then you are correct, and enjoy that VC.
Not a single free throw. That is impressive. Recently, Kawhi Leonard signed a 3-year extension with the Clippers, and he's led that team to a few hot streaks this year. So how many times have they won 5+ games this season?
Was it 2, 3, 4, or 5? I'll give you a hint. It's the same amount of years that he signed his extension for.
I said, well, do you play NBA 2K? He goes, yes. I said, well, I'm one of the announcers on NBA 2K. I knew it.
the details that make NBA 2K genuine, the broadcasters truly bring the game to life. We're honored to work with some of the most talented broadcasters that you hear calling NBA games right here inside NBA 2K to keep that authenticity going.
And play-by-play announcer Brian Anderson is one of them. We were thrilled that he was able to take some time away from All-Star Weekend to sit down and catch up with us. Take a look.
Davis with a screen on Markkanen. James with the ball. Oh my goodness! Disrespect.
Friend, welcome back to 2K TV. It's so nice to have you in person because last time we talked, it was virtually, and it was 2K21 3 years ago. You had just joined the family. So since then, what has your family and friends said about you being voice on 2K?
Oh, it's changed my life, Alexis. It's great to see you in person in 3D. And yeah, it's been an unbelievable experience for me. I love doing it. It's actually made me a better broadcaster on the linear side, just because it's allowed me to think about the way I call different plays.
Now here's Williamson, big-time contributor on offense, just over. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, amazing!
It's actually been a lot of fun, and man, the kids on my neighborhood, down the street, they're all lining up. As soon as the games come out, and they want to take a look at it, be the first one. So it is an honor to be a part of it.
You brought your voice to the game, but have you brought anything from the game to your calls?
I would say in our business, you know, we've moved from just this idea that everything we do could be clipped, and it's so viral on social. All these big moments, being an NBA 2K kind of gets you thinking about like, ooh, that little clippable moment, I could break that into a 2K game. Or sometimes, you know, I'll use some phrases that I would have never have used, maybe expanding my vocabulary a little bit.
We're at All-Star Weekend. You've been calling games, you've been calling events. What has been the best moment of the weekend thus far?
Just learning stories and players' path to get here. And, you know, for this particular All-Star Weekend, we have 9 players that are 25 or younger.
Wow.
These are going to be the faces and the names that are going to carry the NBA forward. Usually, as you go through All-Star years and you think about careers, the career path, and then also the path of the season, sometimes you get stuck in the same group of players for a few years. Now we're in a real transition. We're going to be choosing these players for years to come on 2K. I'm going to be saying their names for years to come. I love almost the symbolic passing of the torch.
Speaking of young players, who has been one or a few of the young players that you've loved to call?
I'm a huge fan of Anthony Edwards. So Jaylen Brown to me is kind of like the next player that is a great player, but is also just so fascinating and wise beyond his 27 years. I love talking to him. I love hearing from him. But then some of these young guys, you know, I love Luka's approach and how he views the game. And it feels very simple to Luka Doncic, and yet he puts a lot of work in.
Here's Doncic. Oh, he's been lethal.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is another of the young wave. His game is just elevated every year. We weren't talking about SGA as a potential MVP candidate or an all-star starter even a year ago.
And looking at the rookies, who has been your favorite to watch this season?
Wemby is going to be the next face of the NBA. There's no question about that. And he's not an all-star yet. He will be. Chet Holmgren and Wemby are these two fascinating, different kind of players, these giant human beings that are so skilled. So right away you go to those two.
A fun fact is that in NBA 2K24, the most popular team to pick is the Lakers, of course, but then the Spurs, which is pretty crazy, and it's the Wemby effect.
For sure. So I go to Paris. I walk into a convenience store. The guy behind the counter, I'm wearing an NBA logoed half zip, and he says to me, NBA. I go, yeah. He goes, I said, who's your favorite player? He says, Kyrie Irving. I said, oh, great. Not Wemby? He goes, no, not yet. He goes, oh, you sound familiar. I said, well, I do. Do you play NBA 2K? He goes, yes. I said, well, I'm one of the announcers on NBA 2K. I knew it! And he starts yelling at his coworkers at this convenience store to come out and say hello. And right then and there, it just hit me like the global reach of this game, but also how NBA 2K has taken this game to so many fans internationally across the world.
My co-host, LD2K, recently just scored 102 points in a game. So we were wondering if you could give him a highlight line or something that would showcase his 102-point scoring night for him.
He did it! It's amazing! Are you kidding me, LD2K?
Brian, it's been so much fun having you back on 2K TV.
Yes.
Congratulations, and have fun at the rest of your All-Star weekend.
Here we go. You two. Great to see you in person.
Yeah.
Let's go do it.
It's here, it's here. It's time for Top Plays. Season 5 is alive with the sounds of dunking. I'm Sacramento Kings PA announcer Scott Moak, and here are this week's top 4. Jay Canales, 22, starts us off in the wreck, throws a flashy crossover, and when you have the Mamba mentality, you can clear any obstacle. Hurdles over the defender, earning that number 23 with massive airtime. Into the wreck with Cena. Purple team, love them for some reason, hits a game-tying 3 in the closing moments. They get the stop and hurl the ball for the win. Not a second to lose. What a play. And go on, dance it out. Your team earned it. Back into the theater with Slime's Trees. Cashes in the Mamba mentality takeover, inbounds the ball, and follows up the miss with a full takeoff over the defender. Seatbacks and tray tables are in their full upright and dunked position. Max Shaggy is our final contender in the wreck. Working from the corner, loses the first defender, drives, and hammers home the precision dunk. Can we call a dunk a strikeout if 3 defenders swing and miss? I think it's clever. Well, we'll workshop. Vote now. Which play deserves the dub? Do you have a great play? Send your plays with the hashtag 2KTVWOW and your gamer tag. You might be featured right here on 2KTV. I gotta run, literally. There's a 5K running right past my house. I've got a 3K head start, and it ends at a donut shop. It's a win-win. See ya.
We're checking in with some of you in the community next week.
That's right. We'll be taking a look at your top assists. So get out there and, dish the rock. Pass the ball a little bit.
Until then, enjoy the game. Welcome to a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV.
Let's get this episode started with some 2K TV Interactive. This week, all questions are presented by New Balance and the new gamer tag collection colorways celebrating the golden era of 90s gaming.
Now, you'll find New Balance on NBA stars at their biggest moments, like when Jamal Murray got his career high of 50 points against the Cavs. But do you know how many of those points were free throws?
Was it 0, 5, 10, or 15?
If you answered 0, then you are correct, and enjoy that VC.
Not a single free throw. That is impressive. Recently, Kawhi Leonard signed a 3-year extension with the Clippers, and he's led that team to a few hot streaks this year. So how many times have they won 5+ games this season?
Was it 2, 3, 4, or 5? I'll give you a hint. It's the same amount of years that he signed his extension for.
I said, well, I do you play NBA 2K? He goes, yes. I said, well, I'm one of the announcers on NBA 2K. I knew it.
Of all the details that make NBA 2K genuine, the broadcasters truly bring the game to life. We're honored to work with some of the most talented broadcasters that you hear calling NBA games right here inside NBA 2K to keep that authenticity going.
And play-by-play announcer Brian Anderson is one of them. We were thrilled that he was able to take some time away from All-Star Weekend to sit down and catch up with us. Take a look.
Davis for the screen on Marketing. James with the ball. Oh my goodness! Disrespect.
Friend, welcome back to 2K TV. It's so nice to have you in person because last time we talked, it was virtually, and it was 2K21 3 years ago. You had just joined the family. So since then, what has your family and friends said about you being a voice on 2K?
Oh, it's changed my life, Alexis. It's great to see you in person in 3D. And yeah, it's been an unbelievable experience for me. I love doing it. It's actually made me a better broadcaster on the linear side, just because it's allowed me to think about the way I call different plays.
Now here's Williamson. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over are you kidding me? Wow, amazing!
It's actually been a lot of fun. And man, the kids on my neighborhood, down the street, they're all lining up. As soon as the games come out, they want to take a look at it, be the first one. So it is an honor to be a part of it.
You brought your voice to the game, but have you brought anything from the game to your calls?
I would say in our business, you know, we've moved from just this idea that everything we do could be clipped, and it's so viral on social. All these big moments, being an NBA 2K kind of gets you thinking about, like, ooh, that little clippable moment, I could break that into a 2K game. Or sometimes, you know, I'll use some phrases that I would have never have used, maybe expanding my vocabulary a little bit.
We're at All-Star Weekend. You've been calling games, you've been calling events. What has been the best moment of the weekend thus far?
Just learning stories and players' path to get here. And, you know, for this particular All-Star Weekend, we have 9 players that are 25 or younger.
Wow.
These are going to be the faces and the names that are going to carry the NBA forward. Usually, as you go through All-Star years and you think about careers, the career path, and then also the path of the season.
Here's the starting lineup for the visiting Denver Nuggets. At shooting guard, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. At small forward, Michael Porter Jr. At the forward position, Aaron Gordon. At the other guard, Jamal Murray. At center, Nikola